the Astro Bot trailer gets 99% likes on YouTube, as it fucking deserves, or at least close to. What's up with that 1%? Find some joy in your life.
I can tell you exactly who they are, but we can wait for it.
Concord gets Concord. Okay,
It's not Concord like the city.
Yeah.
Concord.
I always get confused with that.
I checked this out live on a show once.
Gets 18% likes, which, what the fuck, y'all? By Chris Scullion at IGN. PlayStation's trailers for Astro Bot and Concord have received vastly different reactions from viewers. Both games were shown during Sony's State of Play presentation. Real quick, I want to stop even what I'm saying. Kevin's playing the trailer right here. Have you seen this? The actual trailer. They didn't show this part.
No, I haven't seen the actual trailer.
Roll it back from the beginning.
Kev, can we do a live reacts to that? What? That's the same thing, though, right?
Just
the beginning. My apologies.
The fun little PlayStation Studios thing.
Okay.
Like, how much fun this is. And I get why they wouldn't want to show this to, like, spoil the reveal in the trailer, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
And you're going to sit there with a straight face and tell me you don't think he's awesome.
It is one of the worst design characters
I hate
in the history of characters, not just video games. It's insane. Why is there so many curves?
You're an idiot.
It's the most stock footage ass character design I've ever seen. Then jumping over to the positive, though, of the Astro Bot story, 99% likes. I love that, man. I feel like there's still questions about this game.
A lot of questions.
And I think that there is a very intentional timing of, more information, June, or the pre-order June 7th or whatever. It's like, all right, cool. So Summer Game Fest, we're probably going to get something, which is exciting because now that we know what this game is, we know there's the PlayStation crossover stuff. I am expecting some type of, like, bigger reveal or bigger fun collaboration or moment.
Okay. What do you think? You think you get, like, if it's at SGF, I assume you're getting an actual gameplay demo on stage of Astro Bot, right? Or whatever it is going to be. And then they do the thing where then they cross over with somebody like Kratos or Drake.
I wouldn't necessarily expect that. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was like a Summer Game Fest pre-show type thing, because it's like, I don't think that it's a major news thing, but it is the moment for them to push the pre-orders live. So yeah. I feel like PlayStation would want to use the eyeballs on them to, like, kind of have like a, oh shit, well, I gotta get that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just think like something fun. I don't know what it would be, though, and I don't even understand where exactly it's going to go, but I'm excited for it. And I'm so excited for this game. I love it. I love Astro. I love 3D platformers. I love the love that goes
Kevin, we can stop resting in peace on PlayStation VR 2 if you want to toss up the Astro trailer.
You guys are fucking screamed.
Sorry, I was playing with
You're having too much fun. I get you.
That's my bad. I got distracted.
But I love it because I feel like 3D platformers in general are video games. It is the core to what video games are when you think of video games in their purest form.
Well, I mean, Mario started it all for so many people.
Exactly. And I just feel like we've gotten so far away from that of video games. When you think video games, you don't think platformers. I do, because I'm old school like that, but I think most people think first-person shooters or things like Last of Us, like bigger experiences that are like more movie-like and cinematic. So I really appreciate just the passion and care being put into the fun of just gameplay, and just the magic of the wonder of anything can happen. Any gimmick can be introduced to the level, and they're going to expel every ounce of fun of that gimmick. And Astro Bot entirely runs with that. And we've been talking a lot about the comparisons to Astro and Mario are kind of in a league of their own. And even that, I'm not saying that Astro's as good as Mario. I am saying that it is one of the only franchises that is at all comparable in how tight it controls, how special the decisions are in terms of like the what you're actually doing level to level, and the obstacles and the platforming itself of how you're maneuvering. But I also think a very apt comparison is to Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is one of the biggest video game surprises I've ever had in my life. I have never really been a Kirby guy, and that game came out of nowhere and was just a spectacle of a 3D platformer. And I get that from watching this trailer, and I'm just very excited that I'm not alone. Like, seeing 99% on this, it's like, that just feels so good.
This episode is brought to you by Shady Rays, an independent sunglasses brand that has over 300,000 five-star reviews. They are on a mission to match affordability with durability, making top quality shades accessible to everyone. They have tons of styles and colors to pick from, so finding the perfect polarized shades is a breeze. If you want an upgrade, we recommend their premium Color Rush lenses. Crafted with rare earth materials, these lenses bring high-impact color to life, elevating reds, blues, and greens. Here at Kinda Funny, we all love wearing our Shady Rays, whether it is Tim looking dope doing his Pokemon Go walks, Snow Mike rocking the snow goggles, or Joey just looking fantastic in her tangle-free shades. If your shades go MIA or take a hit, don't sweat it, they've got lost and broken protection, so you're covered from day one. And if you don't love your shades, exchange them or return them for free within 30 days. Exclusively for y'all, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Head to shadyrays.com and use code KF20 for $20 off each pair of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Again, that is shadyrays.com and use code KF20 for $20 off polarized sunglasses.
No, 100%. I think that would be the concern for most people, right? As somebody who's loved Astro since Rescue Bot and was out there evangelizing on PlayStation VR. Obviously, putting on its PlayStation VR meant you were hampering what audience was going to get it, right? To put out Playroom then and have everybody on their PlayStation 5 be able to jump into it and enjoy it, it's still the question of that was a free pack-in game. Did he resonate? Is this something people want more of, right? So to jump out there and, yeah, see, of course, a crazy response when you're talking about 99% likes or whatever on YouTube, right? Like, that's incredible. That's awesome. And you hope that that then leads to sales, which is the bigger question for me, at least.
Yeah.
This is a boxed PlayStation 5 game. They've talked about the 80 levels, all the different stuff they're putting into it. What are we asking for this? Is this a $70 game? Is this going to be a $49.99 game? Is it going to be a $29.90 game, or where are we ending up with it?
I'm so interested. What do you think?
I legitimately don't know, and I'm prepared to eat these words, and I also feel like I'm carrying my own perception, I guess, and misconceptions at this point. I'm stoked for Astro Bot. I love Astro Bot. I would, if I wasn't in the industry and I wasn't getting a review code and yada, 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 I would pay $70 for an Astro Bot. I think that's too much to ask of the general audience. And I think I'm not trying to, I feel like I'm being very negative or, put downy on it, but it's like, I think that's your PlayStation 5 player base is so large and they all theoretically have a connection to Astro Bot. At least they hopefully touched it, the free game that came with it. And we're like, oh, this is cool. I feel like putting that $70 price point on it would be a break for so many. In the make or break situation, I'd be like, I don't need $70 on this, right? So then trying to figure out what you do with it and where you put it gets interesting of like, okay, well, I think 40. Like if you could do $39.99 on it, that'd be great. But then also if you've got the shit, if you've got the stuff, and you're like, this is a $70 game, fucking do $70. If it's packed to the gills with everything, do it and shove it down the throats of people who weren't going to play it. If you're not going to buy it at 70, that was a break. Maybe it was going to be a break at 40 as well.
Totally.
The free thing? I'm not paying for the free thing.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, this game is going to end up going on sale very quickly. I feel like just because of the genre, because of the family focused
If they hadn't put the box out, I would have been like, oh, well, I bet they're going to do a PlayStation Plus thing. You know what I mean?
I'm just so happy that's not it. I hope that this is a $70 experience. I hope that they put the level of like, oh yeah, this is a premium product. We're putting as much into this and as much care, and we see this as an IP that matters at a $70 level.
Yeah.
We've spent years talking about, explore the prices of everything, the scale of everything, and I think that's true. But then I also think that there are examples of that make it feel lesser than. Like when Ratchet and Clank Remake came out, that game felt lesser than a core Ratchet and Clank game coming
100%.
out because of the price tag. And I just going on my whole fucking ramble about 3D platformers, and then I want them to mean something. I want $70 worth value 3D platformers out there. And if Astro looking like this can't do that, no one else can besides the Marios of the world, which there aren't any others. So I hope that Astro joins the ranks. And we'll find out very soon. But I just want to be clear. I don't hope the game is $70. I hope the game is $70 and is worth $70. But knowing what they've worked on before, I entirely expect that it will be.
They could totally do that. Yeah, 100%.